I want to quickly talk to you about new LLC business loans from credit unions that pull personal TransUnion. Very important. In today's conversation, we're going to dig a little deeper, and I just want to acquaint you with those credit union that pull exclusively personal TransUnion for new LLC business loans. Don't you go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee you.
One in a million, one in a million, one in a million. You know they're coming up to me, cause I'm just the kind of flower that's stinging in the beat, but the rhythm's getting higher. Go, 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 go. One in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million, one in a million.
Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great and blessed as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka. Now let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about new LLC business loans from credit unions that pull personal TransUnion. Number 5 here, folks, we have Alliance. Our score, 8 over 10. So one thing we love about Alliance here is that their customer service is great. The only thing is, if you have a new LLC and you are looking for a business loan from Alliance, you only get real estate lending. In other words, they are very great in CRE, so that's commercial real estate. So if you are looking for just a regular loan to actually expand your business or just pay for take care of a working capital, hire people, or expand whatever inventory, whatever stock you have right now, you're not going to find it with the Alliance. They only specialize in commercial real estate lending. I mean, a lot of credit unions into this conversation have done that. They have pivoted towards collateralized loans. I guess that's how they actually mitigate risk. So when we talk about Alliance, we have a constellation of asset types that they actually finance. Okay, so if you are interested in commercial real estate loans for your new LLC business, you can actually find it with Alliance. So they do multifamily. So they have a market rate, student, partially subsidized. They do industrial. So we are speaking about warehouse, flex, single tenanted owner occupied or investments, multi-tenanted. They do office, so we're speaking about CBD or suburban. They do also retail, so we're speaking about neighborhood strip centers, anchored community and regional centers. So if your new LLC is interested in that kind of service, Alliance is a great purveyor of funds for you. They do self-storage, so we're speaking about fenced and gated, single-storied, climate control, multi-storied. They do manufactured housing communities. We are speaking about age-restricted communities, family parks. They do hospitality, so you're speaking about flagged limited service, boutique, destination driven. And they do parking also. They can finance parking. So we're speaking about surface, so airport ancillary or structured CBD located. So again, when you speak to Alliance, you have a tailored approach, and Alliance has been doing this for years. They are a portfolio lender. Okay, so they target transactions ranging from $7 million to $35 million nationwide. Okay, so they don't need to syndicate or seek co-lenders. They can handle this themselves. That's how great they are. So Alliance, 8 over 10. Number 4, folks, we have here BECU. That's the Boeing Employees Credit Union. BECU, our score, 8.6 over 10. So what we love about BECU is that they have a constellation of a diversity of business loans for new LLCs. Okay, obviously you got to be a business member of this credit union, got to be an individual member and also a business member. Okay, so they offer, for instance, business loans. So actually they have easy financing options for your business, for your new LLC. They have business term loans. Okay, and the cool thing is, so they have no origination fee. They can help you finance things like new equipment, machinery, or other business needs, working capital, and what have you. And the terms are up to 84 months. Okay, and you can apply for a business loan through. You can apply at a branch, or you can apply online. Okay, and in some cases they want you to include collateral information. So some of this loans may be collateralized. Okay, they also offer business vehicle loans. So here you can get like up to 80% loan to value, no origination fee, terms up to 72 months. Okay, so they finance business autos, small vans, and small trucks. Okay, not a problem. Again, you can actually do a business loan online, or you can apply for a loan online, or you can go to the branch. The only thing with BECU is that they are geo restricted. They are geo restricted. In other words, they only work in Washington State or in the neighboring area. So that's why we just did not categorize them as number one. Otherwise, they were very great. The only thing is, they only focus on a small number of states. Okay, they also do commercial real estate, as a matter of fact. So they have a commercial lending from $250,000 to 40 million. Okay, so they do a lot of they do owner occupied, they do investor loan, they do SBA loan in that area, in that department. Okay, so again, what I'm trying to say here is, in general, with BECU, they are very fast, they are very good, but the only problem in our view here is when you think about we have a nationwide audience. We think about this and we say, you know what, BECU is great, but they are geographically restricted. So it might be good if you are listening to me right now and you are on the West Coast. BECU might be a great credit union for you. And they are very fast. That's one thing we love with BECU. They are very fast. Once you contact them, they get the ball rolling real fast. They don't waste your time. You know, they will ask you, they will tell you upfront all the documentation they need, and once you provide those, you can get financed. So your new LLC business loan can be approved. Number 3, folks, we have Consumers Credit Union. Our score, 9/10. So one thing we love about Consumers Credit Union is that they will help you along the way. In other words, they do a lot of new LLC business education, business lending education. So they will not only approve you, they'll also help you understand how the process works. Now, the only problem here is that they only offer collateralized loans. Okay, so if you're a new LLC, you have to be ready to provide some kind of collateral for them to approve you. Again, it's a way for them to cover their ass, and we understand that too. So credit unions in general want to mitigate risk, so that's why they're trying to cover their butt. So with Consumers Credit Union, you have all kinds of business lending for your new LLC. You have commercial mortgages. So they do owner-occupied and non-owner-occupied commercial real estate mortgages. Okay, they offer that. They also offer residential investment real estate mortgages. So all of their mortgage products feature loan values up to 80%. And in other words, you have to put the 20% down payment. Okay, amortizations up to 25 years, no prepayment penalty, and very competitive rate. And they also offer secured lines of credit. Again, we are speaking about collateralized lending here, okay? And so they do, basically they're just trying to help you. So they also provide letters of credit, okay? This is also, and they do business construction and development loans, okay? And they also do equipment financing. So you can see there is a unique thread here of collateralized loan that they want, right? Asset-based loan, asset-backed loan. So equipment financing, you have to get the equipment, but they'll basically put a title on the equipment, which is not really bad. If you were a new LLC and you were looking just to get a foot in the door, so to speak, in the proverbial door, you are ready to take anything, okay? And they want you to provide a personal financial statement and also a business loan application, okay? So overall, when you think about CCU, as Consumers Credit Union is fondly known, you want to think about a team of knowledgeable professionals who will basically help you along the way. So if you need, let's say you need more information, please, you can call right now, 847-672-1888. Again, the number is 847-672-1888, or you can email commerciallending@myconsumers.org. Number 2, folks, we have America's Credit Union. Our score, 9.3/10. And when we love America's Credit Union because anytime we look at their portfolio of loans, we are very happy. Why? They have a diverse portfolio of loans. They get back to you quickly. They get you started real quick. They fund you real quick. We love that. So when you think about, some of those, BECU, CCU, or Alliance, they were just a little, in our view, a little scared about giving you non-collateralized loans. ACU is not doing that. They are open. So they offer business loans, unsecured business loans. They offer also secure business loans, but you have the option to apply for an unsecured business loans for your new LLC. Okay, and this is really good. They also offer business lines of credit. Okay, in other words, if you're trying to manage your seasonal cash flow, you're trying to finance a new business opportunity, you're trying to upgrade equipment or infrastructure, you're trying to just bridge the gap between the ups and downs of your business in terms of cash flows, ACU is there for you. They also offer commercial real estate loans. So we're speaking about if your new LLC wants to purchase or refinance an investment property, their commercial real estate loans will provide the right funding you need to expand your business, boss. They offer construction loans, for instance, okay? Whether you need new construction or an addition to your existing property, an ACU construction loan can provide the capital you need from groundbreaking to completion. That's what we talk about. They offer term loans, unsecured and secure term loans if you want to expand your operations, purchase office equipment, or increase inventory. An ACU business term loan can provide the flexible financing you need to boost your business asset. Boss, I still want to say here is that you can get these loans unsecured or secured. Okay, so what I want to say, if you want to apply for a business loan, you can start your business loan application online, or what we love with ACU, they are very responsive. So just call them. Okay, call them at 253-591-6881. Let me repeat that. 253-591-6881. Okay, and an ACU business account representative will start talking to you today. They are very fast, believe me, very fast, and we love the friendliness, and the professionalism of their customer service of all the loan reps anyway. Fantastic. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweaty Kiwi Show. We are still having a conversation about new LLC business loans from credit unions that pull personal TransUnion. Number one, the best of the best in our view, Navy Federal Credit Union. Our score, 9.6 over 10. Navy Fed is by far the best credit union in the whole world, hands down. You know, the only thing is when it comes to new LLC business loans, they're a little, I would say, timid. They only offer collateralized business loans. They don't do unsecured, no. So if you're looking for money to finance your operations as a new LLC, you ain't getting that money from Navy Fed. They're not doing that. Okay, I guess as I said before, they're trying to cover their ass. Okay, they do this, and so they offer, for instance, commercial real estate loans. So we are speaking about commercial real estate. So they will give you funding for your new LLC to finance anything around commercial real estate, residential rental properties, multifamily dwellings, property renovations. Okay, they can do that also. They also do other stuff. So the whole thing about commercial real estate loans is that you get the funds, and you can get the funds for purchases, refinancing, or renovation. And they can do fixed and variable rate options. They can do standard 5-year term, 20-year amortization, no prepayment penalties, and there are some fees that apply though. Okay, so commercial real estate, residential investment property, mixed use property renovation. So you have a constellation of things you can choose from there. Okay, so besides commercial real estate loans, they also can help you with vehicle and term loans. So whether you need a car for traveling, a truck for hauling, or a commercial oven for cooking, their term loans offer you the opportunity to grow your business, your new LLC, with the tools and materials you need. So equipment, company cars, heavy duty trucks, you name it. Okay, they also offer term loans. Okay, here you are speaking about funds available for purchases and refinancing, no prepayment penalty. So you have loan to value up to 75%, depending on the type of equipment, which means you have to actually put in some down payments. And they charge a $150 origination fee. They do lien search and recording fees. Okay, and they do lien search, so the recording fees might be charged to you, to you, the borrower. Okay, so this term loans are great for commercial equipment, computer equipment, leasehold improvements, and expansion. So my point here is that with the Navy Fed, they are very good. They will offer you a lot of cash, but every business loan for your new LLC must be collateralized. if you have been following so far and you have made it so far, I want to reward you with a bonus, and that's Blue Fed. I will score 7.3 over 10. So Blue Fed is actually another great stellar institution that will give you loans for your new LLC, business loans, okay? And the thing is that they offer a variety of financing needs to help grow your company, acquire assets, and commercial real estate ownership. So this is really good. Now, the only thing is, similar to all the other credit, or the majority of credit unions that we discussed in today's conversation, they want to focus on collateralized loans. Collateralized loans, okay, that means secured business loans. So again, if you're just looking for cash to do something without having some skin in the game, it ain't gonna work. So they want you to have skin in the game too, okay? So we were speaking about, so they can help you secure many types of business loans, including commercial mortgage loans, commercial vehicle loans, term loans. I mean, they do a very good job at that. Commercial lines of credit, construction loans. They also offer equipment loans. So my point here is that you want to go to Blue Fed if you are looking for some funding in those aforementioned categories. Now, one thing you need to understand here is that Blue Fed also has a very responsive and friendly customer service. So you want to kick off the conversation by calling them. Don't do things online. We have said this on this show. Sometimes, people are trying to save time and they don't want to call. They don't want to go to a branch or just have a conversation with someone on the phone. They just want to do things online. But with Blue Fed, it's better to contact them. It's better to start a conversation so they really clearly understand your needs and you understand their underwriting process. All the paperwork you have to fill out. Okay, all the documentation you have to submit. And again, they will work with you, and funding can be really fast too. As long as you have the right paperwork, the right documentation, they can fund you within. We have seen the folks being financed by Blue Fed within 2 to 7 days. It could be that fast. Yeah, it's all about, are you ready? Are you providing the right information? Are you providing the right documentation? Are you substantiating all the claims you have put on your business loan application? That's all it is, okay? So Blue Fed, 7.3 over 10. Before I close this conversation about new LLC business loans from credit unions that pull personal TransUnion, let's have an overview of business loans in general from credit unions. You have to understand, there are a lot of things you need to have to qualify for as a business loan for your new LLC. So they will check your personal and business credit scores. Okay, now if you're a new LLC, you have no business credit scores. Okay, that's fine, but you need to have a decent FICO score. 600 is a great start. Okay, and remember, you can get a free credit score on NerdWallet, Wallet Hub, AnnualCreditReport.com, and whatnot. Sometimes they have restrictions for annual revenue. So in your case, you are a new LLC, you don't have the revenue yet, or you probably have something. I mean, because a new LLC can be 3 months old, 6 months old. So you can be making money now. Who knows? They have conditions for years in business. Okay. And in your case, we're not speaking about years. We are speaking about months, right? They will look at the business industry and size. This is very important because the credit union wants to make sure that you are in an industry that is growing and not lethargic. Very important to clarify that aspect. They will want to see a business plan and loan proposal. We have covered a business loan proposal on other shows. So this is very important to have a clear idea of what we are speaking about. Okay, business plan, a business loan proposal. They'll want to see a collateral or personal guarantee. So as I've told you, a lot of those loans, business loans for a new LLC, must be collateralized. So the credit union wants to make sure that you have a quality and valuable collateral, right? Because they need to base their funding decision on the underlying assets. They want to see your business and financial documentation. Simply because you're a new LLC doesn't mean that you don't have financial documentation. You need to have. They want to see your personal and business income tax returns. If you have filed them, if you have filed your 1065 or 1120S or 1120, they want to see that. They want to see your balance sheet and income statement, personal and business bank statements, a photo of your driver's license, commercial leases, business licenses, okay, articles of incorporation or organization, depending on the legal structure you have. They want to have a resume that shows relevant management or business experience, and they want to see financial projections if you have a limited operating history. So if you are a new LLC business loan, if you're a new LLC and you need a business loan, you need to have financial projections. Very important. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close today's conversation. So if you want to choose a credit union for your new LLC, there are a few factors you need to consider, okay? And because you probably listen to us right now, you are not affiliated with a credit union and you would like to be affiliated so that later on you can prepare your new LLC business loan application, that's fine. But how do you choose a credit union, a good credit union? Well, think about the rates and fees. Very important, okay? The lower, if you're looking for loan interest rates, for instance, low minimums and fees, low credit card rates. So pay attention to rates and fees. Make sure that they have outstanding customer service. Luckily, the credit unions we have profiled in today's conversation, they offer outstanding customer service. Think about the community focus. Okay, are they really steeped into the community, or are they just more national? Okay, what kind of apps and technology do they work with? Because it's very important. Credit unions offer many features that banks do. Okay, they offer both free online bill pay, mobile alerts, and deposits. So this is kind of cool. Now the thing here is that national banks have more money to invest in the mobile experience. Credit unions are catching up in this area. So okay, think about ATMs and branch locations. If that's important for you, you want to make sure that the credit union you choose has all, they're actually kicking ass in that department. What about security and insurance? You want to pick a credit union which is affiliated with the NCUA. That's very important. This is the equivalent of the FDIC for national banks. So the FDIC insures bank deposits of up to $250,000, right? The NCUA does the same thing. So they basically, you want to make sure that you pick an NCUA affiliated credit union so that your deposit can be insured up to $250,000. Okay, you want to evaluate your needs. Very important. Evaluate your needs so you are clear about what kind of loans you need and how much you need. Check eligibility, because you have to understand, the thing is that for the credit union that you want to join, they actually have some criteria for membership. It could be area of work or industry. It can be religious affiliation. It can be membership in other organizations. It can be connections with family members. It can be education credit unions. It can be public credit unions. So think about that. Think about the other membership benefits that you might want to have, okay? And you also want to think about the initial deposit amount for a business account or even a personal account. Very important. Before I do a recap here, please check our business loan evaluation approach. We have a strict methodology when it comes to evaluating, listing, and categorizing business loans on this show. Check this out. Let's quickly do a recap here. So in today's convo, I spoke to you about new LLC business loans from credit unions that pool personal TransUnion. Number 1, Navy Federal, 9.6/10. Number 2, America's Credit Union, 9.3/10. Number 3, Consumers Credit Union, 9/10. Number 4, BECU, 8.6/10. Number 5, we have here Alliance, 8/10. Number 6, or in the bonus category, we have here Bluefed. Our score, 7.3/10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.